Hi Scorpio, it's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot with your December 2018 reading. I want to see what we need to evolve for our Scorpio and Scorpio-centric people. So if you have the Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or 3 or more personal planets in Scorpio, this could resonate for you. And if it doesn't, look to one of the other ones that do represent where your moon or ascendant or stellium is in, okay? But let's see what we have to evolve, Scorpio, for December 2018. Ooh, gosh. Got some, oh, 2 majors. Look at you. 3 majors. Holy shnikes. Okay. Let's just dive into this because we know the Tower is transformational energy, and you, dear Scorpio, are all about that. 3 snaps, right, in the Z formation. You're all about transcending, transmuting, realigning, death and rebirth, life, death, rebirth, always transformational. You're the deep mysteries, okay? The second of the mysterious houses, your psychic abilities, deep psychic abilities that are your infinite divination and even the psyche, uncovering the depths of things. So we have with this Tower energy, this is Mars. Mars is the ancient ruler of Scorpio. So fear not, my loves, okay? This is talking about wiping away this emotional turmoil you're going through. Yeah, the Tower means many things in different decks, but this is about the emotional turmoil that things have been built on are going to be clearing away from you. Either you didn't know how to handle this, you were ignoring it and didn't want to handle it. And I would say probably because as a Scorpio, you just want to share your life with people and share and be good, even though don't push you because you will sting. I really feel like this is something you couldn't handle and didn't know how to handle. And this is intervention. This is a washing away. This is a release of arrogance and ego from whomever this is that's causing you emotional stress and turmoil. See how the rocks are there, getting the water crashing on the rocks, crashing on the foundation of the Tower. And this enlightening bolt is hitting the Tower. But in this deck, the Tower stands and it's being pummeled, right? But there's an enlightening here. Not lightning, enlightening you. It's an illumination. So I really feel with this Mars energy, this warrior energy here, it's going to really crash on whomever this person, place, or thing is that's been showing ignorance and arrogance and control over you, that you have had emotional pain and suffering for. I mean, this could even be something you've been doing to someone else, and this is happening to you. Let's just be honest. You know, hey, it is what it is, right? We're not all little perfect little angels here. But it is going to be knocking this person for a loop, or for you, this wasn't the way to be in this situation. It wasn't a solid foundation, and whatever this was needed to be cleared away. It was chaotic, it was distressful, it was anxiety-ridden, it was draining you. So I like that this energy is coming to clear away that stress, pain and suffering, so that you can rebuild something that is more peaceful, more calming and loving, that's more suitable to you. It is a release. And there are times in our lives we need to check ourselves, you know, and there are times in our lives we know there's something that needs to change, but we're either afraid or frozen, helpless, feeling helpless. I can't get out of this situation. And when cards like this come along, it's like God comes in and intervenes. Your angels, guides, universe, whatever you call your higher self, to make the change that's necessary for you so that you could start into a new chapter in your life, rebuilding on a more solid foundation, because this wasn't the way to be. And then we have this beautiful card of the Star. Now the Star talks to us, wow, because this is ego and arrogance, right? For whomever this is in your life, or the situation, a boss, a coworker, a spouse, a sibling, you know, parent, you, person's attitudes toward you, whatever this is. The Star is a card of healing. The Star is when the soul voluntarily offers up the ego for cleansing. So this could be very much a cleansing for you or this person or situation in your life. And they're saying have hope, dear Scorpio. Keep wishing on your star. Because if you really want this to be, put loving energy into it instead of fear and worry and doubt and anxiety, because that is what you will attract more of. Tune into a loving vibration and just focus on the thing that you want as the end result in your life. Because it's saying it's doable. It's going to take some time. It's not going to be easy, but it is doable. And this is fulfilling yourself spiritually. All right, this card is Aquarius. All right, so it's like that genius energy. And when we talk about enlightenment, that genius energy, that bolt from the blue, that is very Aquarian energy. So I love this for you, that there will be some cleansing away. Keep wishing and wanting what you like. You know, this is flourishing. It's grounded energy. There's calm waters here. There's the solid stones that are something ancient, something forming deep-rooted, healing energy, spiritual energy. Not just about earth, okay, not just about matter, but something healing for you. So if this is a relationship with a friend, a lover, a family member, something with your job, it doesn't matter, as this is a general reading. It's kind of hard to pinpoint for everyone who's watching, but just know this is definitely a healing. And there's an ego cleansing going on, you know, with this person or place or thing, or even with yourself. If you've been allowing this perpetually, this is going to be the ending of that. We have another major here with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is another watery energy, Virgo. Okay, we have all this water here. Yeah, it's Mars, but that's your old ruling planet instead of Pluto. And then we have the star here, which is a healing, and it's spiritual. But when we have this card, this is Neptune. It's a water energy. All right, and this is about surrendering the need to be right so that you could be happy in the situation, looking at it from a new perspective, letting go of the control, releasing it. You always want to help everybody. You always want to do something for someone. You want to share and create, you know, in your higher vibration. In your lower vibration, you know who you are as the Scorpion. You know. I don't have to tell you. But when we evolve that, we go into the eagle state. As Scorpio, we see things from a new perspective. We rise above the earthly plane of matter. And we're between the spiritual, the esoteric. We tap into our inner divination and that deep psychic knowledge that is so much yours, Scorpio. And when the person puts themselves upside down in this state of flux, they voluntarily are releasing their need to control. Their mind is foggy, like Neptune, right? It's like wine, right? It gets very Neptune. It's floating. It's like you're dizzy. You're between consciousness and unconsciousness. This is when you're really tapping in. And the Hangman is saying that. Let it go and let God deal with it. Release this need to control. Release this need to see things as only the way you want to see them. Look at it from a new perspective of this other person or situation so that you can free yourself from the anxiety and struggle you're going through here. And it's part of your healing process to let go. Ask for help. Let people help you. You don't always have to be 100% giving of yourself. You need to love yourself too. And take care of yourself, because you're the only one who can free yourself from this situation. If you want to keep repeating this in your life, just stay where you are. Stay tied down, held captive, you know, blinded to the truth, even though you know what needs to be done, but you don't want to do it. You're just living in anxiety, doubt, fear, worry, loneliness, sleepless nights, pain, suffering. You're going to start to create pain in your body and suffering in your body, dis-eases. You know, this 8 is this grounding energy. So we want you to take that energy and ground yourself mentally and emotionally, spiritually, physically. That's a lot of work as human beings, right? On this realm, bombarding us, and you're so sensitive. And even if you are not fully evolved to that phoenix energy, right? Where you transmuted your energy, and you're still in flux between Scorpio and Eagle, or Eagle and Phoenix, it's still a lot of work. You know, to get to that higher vibration for you. Whatever this person or place or situation is, you can free yourself at any time. You know what to do, but you're not allowing it. And you see here, look at all this water crashing. This is all your emotions. So it's your heart. And look at your swords of your mind. Your heart and mind are just like drowning here. You're drowning in this misery, and you can free yourself at any time. Now, I understand and respect that we don't always know how to free ourselves, or at the time, it's not going to work. And you know what? I have to tell you, there are times we have to stay in this state until the divine time is that we're free of it. You could be in that dead-end job for 5.5 years before something happens that you get free of it. Or that abusive relationship 10 or 20 years before you get out of it. in that misery and self-doubt and loneliness before you have happiness, joy, and bliss. I'm not going to tell you by the end of December it's all going to be over with and you're going to free yourself, but it's something that you could work toward. Putting your mind and your heart into freeing yourself, asking Spirit what good is coming of this, asking God, Source, Energy, help me to be free of this. How can I make this better? How can I heal this situation? How can I heal me? How can I change these things about me that are inviting the same situation, people, places, and things into my life that I'm trapped with? Okay? So that's very big work. So far of all the readings, yours is the most intense with these 3 majors here. And with a card like that, it doesn't leave it off on a great note, let's say, but let's just pull this. Oh, nice. The Emperor. You know who this is? The Emperor is Aries. Aries was Mars. It's fire. And I like this for you. I'm glad we pulled this. The Emperor, they got their shit together. The Emperor knows how to rule the kingdom without being a bully or a boss. People look up to the Emperor knowingly and lovingly that they will guide them to the best situation always. And this is energy of someone either coming into your life to help you with this energy, to help heal and regain your strength and grounding stability and power back, because you know Scorpio is power, desire, or it's you taking on this energy, making a stand for yourself, being bold and dynamic as you are, and deserving of what's best for you in your life, that you start to take command of yourself, your emotions, and your mind, and your spirituality to keep yourself physically grounded and healing. I like that. I'm glad. I wasn't sure, and I just said, can I pull another card? And they said yes. So this is a big month for you. Oh my gosh. I'm going to keep you in my thoughts and prayers, Scorpio. And I'm going to pull an oracle card for you from the Enchanted Map. And let's see what guidance or help or peace we could give our dear Scorpios, because holy shnikes, they got a rough one coming, or a lot of energy. And it might even not be really rough. It could just be you're being activated by a lot, because the majors represent something you need to grow or evolve in your life. Oh, you got 4 majors with the Emperor, okay? And 4 is a completion. So I know, I trust in you, Scorpio, that you will always pull through. But please allow help there, because you deserve help. This one's like saying, hey, oh my gosh, you got stuck in the mud. So did Libra. So stuck in the mud is talking about just that. There's a time to be still and not fight and go against the grain. And I know that's not what you want to hear right now, because you'd rather hear that I can get out of this situation. But it's saying that you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you even deeper in muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. I know that's not maybe what you want to hear, like I said, but this elephant is great and mighty and powerful like you are, Scorpio. But it knows resistance is futile. Struggling is futile. It knows it will only go deeper. It's got to go slow and steady to get out of this situation. Trusting in Spirit, and then when the divine time is there, they will be free. Remembering divine time is what you co-created with God before you got here. Everything is unfolding as it should in the universe for you, Scorpio. Well, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, if you celebrate Kwanzaa, whatever holy days you celebrate, I wish you them with joy in your family and friends and loved ones. And if you don't celebrate, well, have a great December. And thanks for a great year, everybody, Scorpio. Thanks for subscribing and watching my videos and helping me to grow. I'm very grateful for all of you. And have a great December. As always, I wish you the best.